Hey guys, so this week's vlog topic comes from YouTube username PodgeSanat, who suggested that I vlog about how I make my brief history videos. So what I'm going to do is break down the process behind the brief history series into 6 steps. Ready, set, go. Step 1. Choosing a topic. When beginning an episode of a brief history, I of course have to know what I'm talking about, so on my iPod I have a list of YouTubers to choose from, some personal choices and others suggested by you guys. And usually there is no real rhyme or reason to the choice, I just pick one and go, but a lot of the times I pick based off of what you guys have been suggesting. Step 2. Research. Unless I'm in a situation like I was in the Live Lava Live video in which I got to hear all of the history straight from the horse's mouth. Don't you call me a horse! I have to do all of the research on my own. And these YouTubers aren't like celebrities or presidents or anything. They don't have biographies or dozens of articles written about them and their career, so that leaves me with 3 real sources for research: prior knowledge, YouTube videos, and Wikipedia. And I know that these really aren't the most preferred sources out there, and Wikipedia is kind of demonized among researchers, but these tend to be the only real sources I have. Step 3. Scripting. Now I have to take all of my accumulated knowledge and research and put it into a cohesive script, and for script writing I've always used the Notes app on my iPod. I script everything. Every single word, sentence, intro, outro, and transition you hear in my videos was completely scripted. The only things that are not scripted are those weird little screw-ups that I leave in. Those are all genuine mistakes. Speaking of making mistakes, step 4. Recording. I record all of my videos in this room with this computer and this microphone. For those interested, I record audio using an AKG Perception 100 microphone, and my recording software is called Cubus LE. Basically, a typical script recording involves me standing in front of my computer and microphone, sticking my iPod to the wall at eye level so that my hands are free, and from there on I just keep talking until I have a set of good takes. Step 5. Gathering visuals. The main visual aspect of the brief history series is, of course, pictures and video of or relating to the topic. Now, aside from choosing the topic, this is probably the easiest step of the process. All this step really consists of is gathering pictures from Google that relate to the topic and the script and saving them to my computer, and for video footage I use SaveVid.com at the suggestion of filmmaker Dan Doby. After all that, I convert all of the downloaded videos into a file type that works better with my editing software, and then we begin step 6. Editing. Alright, here we go. This is the final and, in my opinion, the most enjoyable step of the brief history making process, the video editing. Now, what you're looking at here is my video editing software, Magic's Movie Edit Pro 17 HD. It's a very inexpensive software that's not without its flaws, but it's what I'm the most used to, and I know my way around it. So first off, I import my audio file into the software. I'm going to use the Daily Grace file from last week's video. I put it into the 3rd slot, and the first thing I do is I go in and I remove any moments of dead air or silence, giving the video the fast-paced style that you've come to expect. And the most important one, in my opinion, is the one at the very beginning. That way there's no dead air as soon as you click the play button. It goes straight into the audio of the video. Then after the audio file is done, I go into the effects setting, go to design elements and color swatch. I find the color white, and I put that throughout the entire video. It's in the back of the video the entire time. You may not see it, but it's always there. And then I add in my background music. Now, all of the music used in my videos was written and recorded by myself, so they really don't have any names, and I have no real way of picking which one for which video. I just pick one and go. So I'm going to go with track 9. This is the kind of jangly indie rock track that you hear in some of my videos. It sounds like this. Now, it's very important that the music be not too loud, but not too quiet. That way it doesn't drown out the audio from the script, but it also doesn't just kind of fade out and serve no purpose. Another thing you will notice is that I went and I took out all of the dead air in the beginning of the music track too, the same way I did with the audio track. That way it starts as soon as the play button is pressed, and it starts along with the actual audio of the script. Another thing that's really important is that the audio cuts out absolutely when it needs to. That way, when you're watching one of my videos and say I include a clip from Grace's video, my music's not playing in the background, and all you hear is the cutaway gag that the video is being used for. And then when I've got all that done, I have to add in my intro screen and my outro screen. And I make sure that it goes right up to there, and sometimes the videos will overlap, so I always make sure to cut it off to where they're both separate, they're not overlapping each other. And then the end screen is just more of the white, and then I go to title. I saved this as a standard title. It's called end screen, of course. I put it with the white immediately after the video ends, and then from there I add in the 2 thumbnails from the previous videos, and of course I let the music keep playing. And that's pretty much the entire editing process that is planned. From then on, Everything you see in any one of my videos, the editing is not planned or storyboarded at all. I just go in and I make something up to go along with the audio from the script. It's really random, but I think that's what makes it so good. It doesn't seem planned, whereas the script is all very planned out. The editing of the video is all very sporadic and literally the definition of random. I think that little counterbalance is what makes the series work so well. But that is really the entire editing process of my video. It's not very easy to describe, as you may have been able to tell from how much I'm rambling right now, but it works for me, and it might work for you, and... So there you have it, a brief history behind the scenes. Please be sure to leave any more vlog topics in the comments below, or on my Twitter at Ryder Burgin with the hashtag vlogtopics. And remember, if you want to add something to the wall behind me, the mail address is Ryder Burgin, P.O. Box 5403, Statesville, North Carolina 28687. And that's all I got. I'll see you in a week, guys. DFTBA.